Ashe, Ashe, it's a beautiful day. How's it going? How's it going? So, y'all, I had some chatting. We got to chat, okay? I've been out in the garden. Well, I'm about to start in the garden, finishing up my matcha. But I was using this to stir y'all. Yeah, using what I had. But anyway, so on your journey of self discovery and just coming into this new part of yourself and standing up for yourself, you are not going to be able to entertain the old things that you used to entertain, the old ways of being, the old energies you used to entertain. Just, you can't do it. You can't do it. Like, you can't do it. You cannot do it. It's not going to work. If they are not on the same frequency or working on themselves like you are working on yourself, it's not going to align. You guys are not going to understand each other. That could be friendship, that could be platonic, that could be relationship, that could be dating, whatever it is. If they are not vibrating on your frequency, or they are not working to elevate their minds, to clear their minds, to really sit with themselves and look at themselves and heal themselves, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. It is not going to work, guys. It's not going to work. Um, People will project their insecurities onto you. They will try to take your energy. Like, if they're not in a healed place, they will come into your space, inject themselves in your space, and try to take your energy. They will say things about you that are not about you, but they're really about them, but they don't want to look at themselves. I recently had an experience, and a lot of the things that the person was saying to me was everything that they needed to heal within them. And being a healer and being empathic and really can feel energy and really see people for who they are. See, my thing, I used to make mistakes of with friendships, with just people, period. I see beyond the physical. I see the heart, I see the mind, and I'm able to empathize and have compassion and see beyond that and see that they really are a pure soul. But I wasn't paying attention to what they were showing me in the present. I was looking at the potential. See, when you're on this journey, you cannot look at potential. You're going to be able to see people for who they are, even if they wear a mask, but you have to still pay attention to what they're showing you now. You have to still pay attention to what they're doing now, what their reality looks like now. Um, you have to just pay attention because if they're not showing, first of all, if they're not showing up for themselves, how can they show up for you? Just if they're not showing up for themselves, how can they show up for you? So that's what you got to look at too. Like, be very mindful of just letting people into your space, or just, you know, just be mindful. Just, you got to be mindful because this is a sacred journey and it's about you. You are the main character. You are the storyline. This is your story. This is your movie. You call the shots. So if it is an energy that is not aligning with your current energy or frequency, don't be afraid to block that out. Don't be afraid to, no, I don't want that. Don't be afraid to say no. Don't be afraid to speak your truth. Don't be afraid to say what you need to say. Okay? Because people will try to play mind games and manipulate the energy and make it seem like this has been happening my whole life. Make it seem like it's you. It's always you. And really, you were just trying to help them out with some little advice, but they can't take the advice because they're not vibrating on the frequency. I shade my plant saying yes. They're not vibrating on the frequency. They're not gonna be able to resonate with what you're saying. So if you are speaking healing and speaking life into them and trying to help them with their journey and see the things that they need to try to heal, or maybe you mentioned that, yeah, maybe you do this a little too much. Or maybe you can not do that as much. And if they get angry and get belligerent and get like through the roof, you know that you have struck a nerve and that is the truth. You know that that is something they need to work on. Now, whether they do it or not, that's not on you because you got to stay focused on you and your journey. But if it's that kind of energy and they're bringing that kind of energy, you don't want that kind of energy around you. Me personally, my peace is my priority. And if you are not bringing no peace, baby, you got to go. You cannot. Sorry. I'm nice. I will open up my space. I will be in certain spaces. But when I see that it's not aligning, no, I can't do it. It's just not, mm-mm. It don't feel good. My spirit won't let me do it. And in these times of who I am and where I'm going, I have an energy budget. And I cannot give my energy to low vibrational entities. So, you guys, I wish you much peace, love, and light on your journey. And if you are out there and you are feeling like, oh, the spiritual journey is, I'm lonely, or it's so, I feel so alone, you're not alone. You're never alone. There's always beings and entities and spirits around you, surrounding you. You may not see them, but the energy is present. Source is within you. Divine is within you. You're never alone. So don't try to force yourself or try to make yourself fit into spaces because the spiritual journey has got lonely. To be honest, loneliness is the only way out. We came in here alone, we will leave alone. You enter alone, you will exit alone. So, yes, we are here to make human connection, but if the human connection is not aligning with who you are, you cannot allow that in your energy. It will only sabotage and drain you, especially if you are elevating your frequency, especially if you are doing different things, especially if you are on your healing journey and healing your traumas and awakening to yourself and killing your ego. There are a lot of hurt people in this world. There are a lot of hurt people in this world. A lot. The planet is saying, yep, again. The frequency on this planet is so low. But once you choose to elevate within and create your space within and to elevate your frequency, you have to be very selective about who you allow in your energy. Everybody can't go, y'all. It's a sad statement, but it's true. Everybody cannot go. So just be mindful of who you have around in your space. I love y'all. I like y'all. Until next time, peace.